Welcome back, guys, to Jared the Journeyman. Today I'm going to show you how to identify a tripped arc fault breaker inside your panel on your home. This little trick could probably save you some money on service calls for an electrician, where all you have to do is reset the breaker if you know how to identify it. So before we do that, if you guys don't mind, reach down there at that little button down there and hit the subscribe, or give me a thumbs up. Sure does help me out. And let's get started. Alright guys, this panel here is a 200 amp all-in-one panel made by Square D. Looks like, yeah, it's Square D. So let's get it opened up. You'll notice the meter right here. You won't ever be able to get into that side of it, and this side right here, but we'll be able to open up this panel right here. I always like to backhand my panels in case it's electrified, so nothing's going to shock me there. Let's get it open. And there's our breakers. So we're looking for the arc fault breaker that's tripped. And if you notice these breakers right here with the green buttons, that's a good indication that these are arc fault breakers. And if you look right here on the top one, see how this one's out of position with these? That indicates that that one's tripped. So you just turn it off and then turn it back on. And now your circuit's back on, so your bedrooms are back up and running. While we're here, let's take a little look at what this panel's made of. Like I said earlier, let me get down here. Like I said earlier, this is a 200 amp main. So here's your main breaker right here. Usually there's a sticker, if the electrician put the sticker right here, it says main disconnect, service disconnect. And then we go down here and there's some 30 amp breakers. Usually a 30 amp double pole is your dryer. And then we've got a double pole 40, which is usually your air conditioner. And let's see, is there a 50 down here? Oh, they put another 40 down here. That would be your electric range in your kitchen. The rest of these tandem breakers right here are all 20s. That's what everybody's doing right now. Getting a whole bunch of breakers in a small space. So instead of having a 20 amp breaker, a 20 amp breaker, 20 amp breaker, 20 amp breaker, in this spot right here where these two breakers are, it takes the place of 4 breakers. And as you go down the line, you can see how much space is saved here. Same thing here, 20, 20, 20. We've got a single pole 15 right here. Looks probably a lighting circuit. And then your arc faults. And then your range. Now if you're lucky enough, you will have this schedule, and that will tell you all the breakers and where they go. So as long as you stay out of the back side of this panel right here, this dead front right here, all of this, you should be pretty safe. Don't be afraid to reset a breaker and save you some money. So that's all I've got for today. Remember, those arc fault breakers easily reset. Now if you have a ground fault breaker, a GFCI, they'll look pretty much the same with a different colored button right here. And you can go ahead and turn that off and then flip it back on, and it'll reset your circuit. So that's all I've got today, guys. Thanks again, and like I said, if you give me a like or subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And as always, be safe out there.